I mean, does
Yeah.
she have like, has she brought up like any particular things she really likes about it or any favorites or?
I would have to re-ask her about favorites, but it cracks me up when she has ones that she doesn't like. And one that really actually surprised me, that she's kind of changing around a little bit now, but she got so irritated,
Mhm.
like almost jokingly irritated, like by Daniel.
Really? So
She
she
could
wasn't a big
not
fan of
stand
Daniel.
Daniel. She hated that he always had to fix his glasses. So it was like little things like that that I think it always just like drove Taylor mad. Like she was so annoyed with him, like similar things of always having to fix his glasses, sneezing all the time, or like always constantly bringing up like trying to be the peacekeeper in almost a very annoying kind of way in her opinion, like of
Hmm.
talking about like, well, culturally this and culturally that,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And
I mean, it's an interesting observation about Daniel.
mhm,
And specifically when you mentioned that he was always being this sort of cultural peacekeeper,
mhm,
because I really wonder how that's different. Like we grew up in the time where actually the whole situation of like ethnocentrism and like American exceptionalism was like really present, I think, because we weren't quite as, I mean, Stargate came out in 1997. So we weren't quite as globally, I think, connected in the same way that everybody is now.
mhm,
And I think that the show was really trying to dismantle that.
mhm,
Like it kind of reminded me of a lot of like whenever I watch SG1, it reminded me of the parallels like in university at the time or like college around like late 90s, early 2000s. If you take an anthropology class, they really dig into that a lot. Like evaluating cultures not based on your own kind of like your own perspective. And I think in SG1, that's kind of like Daniel plays that role a lot too. Like not
mhm.
just like to be empathetic and have this moral compass, but also to kind of highlight how ethnocentric people can be.
Yeah.
And I wonder if, like, for people that are maybe more Gen Z or have grown up in the situation where this is not quite the same issue that they're confronted with a lot, they're confronted with other issues, that they could maybe see that as like maybe the same way that like people in older generations look at some media and say, oh, this is so woke. But like for us or something, it seems completely normal. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
it's like kind of a weird thing that if you didn't have that perspective that it almost like seems annoying.